What up guys, and welcome back to Amnesia The Dark Descent. This isn't the first time I played this game, but it's like six and a half years since I played it with my better half. So I do not really remember too much of the game. So let's get into it and see where it leads us. I know this is a very old game, but
don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
as I tried to say, but it's better late than never to actually have played it, and it's an old classic with the Amnesia games. A memento has been added to the journal. J. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Yeah. I do actually not remember too much of the game, so please bear with me, guys. I'm going to do the best I can to get through it. This is in the box, okay. Let's bring the chair with us. Maybe for some slight protection. And you can actually see this game is starting to take a hold of the page. Get out of here. I don't trust you guys. I know many people consider this game as the best Amnesia game that has ever been. Ever been created or developed. As for me, when I played Amnesia Rebirth, that was actually a pretty fucking boring game, to be honest. I got, to put it easy, really disappointed about Rebirth. No. I don't trust doors opening by themselves. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Get the fuck out of here. I don't trust you guys, not even Hellas. How do I even use the tunnel boxes? I don't even remember. Oh, that's all. Crucifying innocent poor people. This is supposed to be during the Roman times. I'm gonna bring your head with me. World Archives. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. You made sure to pay a visit to avoid. Oh man, witnessing unsettling event will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Or standing in the light. For as far as I know, remember. I do not like these sounds. Ah, let's have a shower. Refreshing shower. Oh man. Get the plant on. Can I even find any oil for the lantern in here? No, 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 no. Easy now. Oh, okay. How many tinder boxes can I carry? Yeah, I know, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Oh, that's right. Daniel drank something that made him forget him all self. Entrance hall. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow.
Alexander,
that's bad.
Inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
So I suppose down the staircase is the correct way to start going into this game. Perhaps. Now, how the it is tough complaint. It can't be torn by hands or tools. Now, let's see. Notes, perhaps. Daniel's note to self. Diaries. I want that some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Yes, it can, but I have to find a way to dissolve it first. Which way? Laboratory or why so? Find the key for the wine slot. Will do. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck. What the fuck is that sound even? Barrel, barrel, barrel. I'm noticing I notice I'm slightly what is the word again? I don't fucking remember the English word for it. Ooh, tinderbox. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Well, sweet home Alabama. I know.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
Oh, one day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae, or vitae, I don't remember how to pronounce it. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but a sense and flows, calamine and orpiment are a given and the culprit bends them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I am losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. He felt the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained. God damn it! The sample is not. What? Isn't this chemistry a pot to contain mixtures? Oh, so it's just a pot. Is this cockroaches or what the fuck is it? For fuck's sake, dude. The one bug just now. Ah, you don't say. Archives. A fragment taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones. Oh, fuck's sake, dude. Libri rari, rare books. Alright.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm House of Gerich. Oh, tinderbox. Katalogi. I did not like the sound of that.
May 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh man. That would be awful. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, what the fuck? Libri Veteras. Old tones. I do not like this at all. Because I'm not able to break it. Oh, goosebumps. I don't know why, but I just had some goosebumps. Okay, this is where I first came from. Hello? Anyone here? One thing I do remember from this game though, that is the lamp oil is not very long lasting.
Is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yeah, sure. Just sacrifice the servants. Their lives ain't worth anything. I'm glad I never brought for an asshole like that. Tabule. Now this is the Norwegian letter for ah. Tabula. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. I know there is something to be found in here too, and I just don't really remember. Oh, come on.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Now let's get... Must find a new way out of this area. I do remember. And I think this is where... my girlfriend actually managed to get a chair stuck inside the wall. Oh, okay, I didn't break the chair.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
That is sure as fuck. There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Yeah, you don't say. I do remember this too, but I do not remember the order for it. Or where exactly to find the books. There's one there, one on the other side. Ah, there's one here. Ah, that's the door. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until the fall of the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. What the fuck is both of your problems? Studio. Man! No way out here. No way there. I think. Kurva. The monster just broke loose. Oh, this is not the room I came from. Is this perhaps? Yep. Entrance hall. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep. Ah, what the fuck, dude? I didn't run quick enough, is that it? Okay. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea, while the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but encamped.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
God damn it. Did I just die? What the fuck happened? Oh, I did not, luckily. Oh, now they can the box. Sweet. That won't budge. Man, I'm out of tinder boxes. For real. Is something hidden behind here? Of course not. Now why the fuck would it be? What I love about the Amnesia games is you actually have to, you literally have to use your brains and wits and be creative about how you create solutions for yourself to make it out alive and stuff like that.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here alive.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Are you really sure you want to get out of here? My name is Wilhelm House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, if I pronounce that right, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order would want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brunenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into the diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Perhaps no longer see? That sounds fucking barbaric, though. To be perfectly honest. Yes, but where is this supposed fucking enemy? Nope, 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 nope. Now let's regain some sanity. Of course it does. All is good? Well, not really. You can see the textures are old because you can barely see the wooden texture in the shelves. I don't even have any tinderboxes to light up anything because I was so stupid using every fucking tinderbox. Speaking of the devil. I still don't have the appropriate, I think it is, stuff to mix up. Apparatus. Now, where the fuck do I find this apparatus? I need to find this apparatus thingies. Am I even supposed to find the apparatus thingies down here? Nothing to be found. Do I need to go all the way back though? Either somewhere here or on the other side. Just half a lantern of oil left. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Oh, for fuck's sake. Aquarija. Why didn't I find this Well, first, we're in here. I do not know where it came from. Is it still coming from above me, or? Hey. That's nasty.
What is this place?
So there's no place here where I can stir these mixtures up. But then what the fuck is the place I can stir it up? Well, this is the workshop place. Drink place. Well, if I go upstairs and see. It became impossible to avoid the commotion in the streets, paid for his attention as he opened the shutters. The French soldiers opened fire on me too, something. Maybe I have to stir everything up in the laboratory. That would make sense, wouldn't it? At least here it is a little bit brighter than the other side. Four different, and I only have 3. God damn it! Oh, what the fuck is the last ingredient? We need one more. Another box. Get the fuck out of here, sir. Okay, that's the thing I've already been reading. A slight headache. Well, let's stand in the light a little bit longer then, before we continue.
Is anyone there?
No, there's nobody here. Except for yourself. Do I really have to go down to the wine cellar again to find the last ingredient? I can't wait to get a new microphone, and hopefully my voice won't sound so also squished or mushed together, but sound much clearer and better and whatnot. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too low. So there's one more room I didn't check. Oh, that spans a whole fucking lot, doesn't it? I don't like the barrels. Barrels are fucking scary. Don't you all agree? I know that's PewDiePie's line, but you gotta learn from somebody. You gotta learn from the best, huh? No, 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 no. Now, how the fuck am I supposed to go into the laboratory? Can I do, for example, like this? Apparently I can. Or perhaps too few, so I wasn't too far away with that line. I said too loud. It's lit enough down here. Need to turn on the burner first? Where the fuck is the burner? Uh-huh. Head is pounding and hand is shaking. Hands is shaking. What the acid? How much oil do I... Oh, man. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Well, that is much easier said than done, huh? The stairs didn't just collapse by themselves. Somebody must have done it. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets paid for his attention as he opened the shutters. The French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in the haze of gunsmoke. Ah, come on, goddammit. And then I need to go here, I think. Refinery. Oh yeah, alchemist. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Alright. Go straight, don't stray. Be careful when my enemies are near. Ooh, damn. Nope, 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 most definitely not. Can't I find some oil or tinder boxes or anything?
What was that?
I don't know what it was. You ask me. You tell me, I mean, sorry. At least a little bit of oil and one thunderbox. Shut that door.
2nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
You tell me, dude. Close that goddamn door. Locked from the other side. The door leading to the back room is blocked off. Find another way in. Yeah, I'm working on it. So this is just leading out. What the fuck was that? Oh, come on, dude. Something is clogged in the crack, of course. Is there even anything useful in this room? It has a note though. Oh my lord!
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Ooh, that sounds intriguing, to be honest. Let's see, how is Sunday? Well, is it just ... No, come on. Holy shit, this is incredible, even to be, I don't know how old this game is, but to be this old, how they managed to, what's the word again? How they managed to recreate the almost feigning out of low sanity in the game is fucking incredible. Oh, thank God. Ah, that's where the problem is, I suppose. Thank you. And it is pretty easy to remember, walk straight, don't stray. He crashed through the surface, the dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make. I hate things happening like that. Oh man. Am I really here already? Kurva, come on. Come on, keep moving. Move away. Ooh, that was close. Please help. Nothing of interest over here. Walk the fuck up for the... Thank you. Kurva, kurva, kurva. The moral is also running fucking low. Of course. Do I have to go into the other room? Yes, I did. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Or whatever the fuck you are. Dude, lady. I don't really care too much. As long as you stay the fuck away from me. God damn it. Do I really have to? Oh my lord. I can't remember it being like this where I have to run from the lever to the gate. Come on, jump. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious? Did you really manage to get past it? Wow. Do you do? Oh, let's see. What time is it? Now I also have to be a little bit more quiet since I live with my grandma and she has gone to bed. So I can't be just as loud as I've been up until now. Oh the fuck, my lantern is low on oil. That is for sure. Yeah, so I need to... And there's more over here. A little bit more. Here then. God damn it. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Fuck me. Put away, bone. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Yeah, you don't say. I managed well up until now. If I say it, may sense almost all. Okay, so I'm back on the other end there. Run. This quite quickly. Oh, fucking okay. Surgical needle? What the fuck will I need a surgical needle for? It's locked them up. Huh? Fuck, man. Pushed it too far back. Or do it. How the fuck did you even attack me right there? Well, let's just try to go for it. What fucking kidding me? And nothing loading as it should. Well, it might be loading in as it should, but not as I want it to load in. Don't make any splash noises, Axel. That'll make you get you killed. thinking outside the box. Bring one with me. Every single step. Where the fuck was the surgical needle? Because I have surgical needle. Well, am I supposed to use the needle on the door? Or... What's your float of white bitch? Thank God. It works. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help! He cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. Oh man. Does it even matter which blood I take? And if anyone is wondering, I am drinking iced coffee. And yes, in Norway you get them in 1 liter cans. So the creature is busy with the door. Backward, sweet. He felt himself being hoisted. Escape artist, that shimmered. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing glow. Something. Oh, finally finished with that part. Yes, thank you. That is not creepy at all. I suppose I'm supposed to go in there, but I want to check around here first. Study. Guest room. Where's this going? Storage? Now let's check out the room on the other side first, since that old door automatically opened. This is kind of fucking creepy, to be honest. Oh,
You have
that's
an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
It's not working. Find a way to start an engine that powers the elevator. Well done. Right. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. I suppose I don't have any other choice, do I? Let's check the study. Start with that one. You return the teacup to the saucer and pick up the orb as one with an apple and pounded something. $20. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Russian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and shiny. Its color washed while white rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in his pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to board them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard a cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal. Holy shit, how much is it? I turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing amber gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genova. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Chambers of the human skull. They were very good at swallowing back then. I gotta get that. (1658) January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power ascends within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals would suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. What the? Who the fuck is stupid enough to collect bones in this study? Or skulls for that matter. Well, when I come to think of it, we haven't found anything. We haven't found Stefan in this game. Find another way around the bubble in the study. Nope, nope, nope. You're not welcome. canine jaw. Shit thingy had something to do with canine or something. I don't like you. You seem crazy. That's long. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658 April 12. After short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that a catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting its energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process torch to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. That doesn't sound too good, does it? Poor dog. Look how cute this dog once were. My sense of human anatomy. Oh, there is Stefano. Anyone recognize this dude? Mr. Stefano. I'm not even gonna try to replicate how PewDiePie says it, because I will just book shit. Should think of this. Man, I'm out of water. Bring Lysandra up, please. But how the fuck am I supposed to get around? This shit. So I got 5 more. I'll save the last 5. Or do I have to find some way for the dog head? Or somewhere for the dog head to be put on.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Yeah, but that doesn't give me any answer to what the fuck you actually tried to do. The canine spine. Oh, how the hell did I manage to do that? No, it's just a book. Now, let's try to push this cannon thing out. Get the fuck out of here. I can hear the dogs. Do I have to go out? And perhaps go into the room next to this one, maybe? If I'm out of bed and looked out the window, it was completely dark. I waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought something. Yes, Roman. The thin cold mist brushed his face as he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
God damn it. Mr. Rabbit. You lead the way, Rabbit. Sniff your way to something useful. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Now continue sniff your way to something useful. Thank you. Please be recorded text.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Now, let's get going. Now, there is my tracker bunny. Find me something useful. Oh, nice. Thank you.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened.
I'm gonna continue. Fuck me. Really soon. I just need to bring up my chat.
May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
That's never good to say.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Are you sure about that? Because I don't know. Give me a box. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Oh, this one maybe? Oh.
The key. Please, let it be here.
An important key is hidden in the guest room.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
How the fuck would I even know it was there? I just would first. What the fuck is that? Okay, so I guess that is a good place to end it for this time and today in general. As I mentioned when I started to play this game, I've played it a little bit on and off just for a brief moment, six and a half years ago, and I never actually played it this far myself. Only thing I've watched and know about this game is from PewDiePie's early days on YouTube. So, without further ado, if you want to continue and watch the whole shebang, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It will help a bunch. And also head over to my Kick channel if you want to see me live stream this for Amnesia in general and many other games. And I will do my very best to include you into the community I'm trying to build and interact with you. Without wasting any more time, I hope to see you guys in the next one.